What's up, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Trey. Welcome back to another video. And I have a huge announcement today. I was able to go upstairs today without using the rail. Pretty proud of myself. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it means I'm getting a little stronger. Maybe doing this bike has really helped me, connect with my muscle and figure out some things. So, still probably going to do about 30 minutes today on the bike, and maybe starting next week, I'm gonna increase either the time or maybe the resistance and just see what all I can do without feeling pain. Because I talked to a physical therapist today, and they really said I can't do too much to really hurt my leg per se. It's not like I ripped my ACL in half. I ripped it completely off, so I have to have reconstructive surgery. So right now I don't have an ACL. So she was like, you can push yourself as much as you want as long as you're not like actually feeling pain. So I guess it's time to stop being a pansy and see what I can actually do with this leg. But yeah, I'm really excited. I was able to go upstairs today and not use the guardrail. And I feel like that's huge because a few weeks ago I couldn't even put weight on my leg. I was having to use crutches for pretty much everything. So pretty excited about that. Unfortunately, I had legs yesterday and my phone died. So didn't record any of it besides me just doing the actual bike. So I will actually post that, but unfortunately I wasn't able to record the rest of my workout. But today we have chest and shoulders. First chest and shoulders back in the gym. Everything's going to be seated or sitting down for my exercise to make sure I'm not putting load on my actual leg. But I'm really excited to hopefully feel a pump. I think my biggest issue when it comes to just like feeling a pump and feeling good about my workouts is I'm not eating enough. I just haven't had an appetite at all. I went from eating 6 to 7 times a day to now 2, maybe 3 meals a day. So I just don't think I'm eating enough to really fuel my workouts to put nutrition into my muscles. So I don't know if I should I shouldn't say force feeding because that's not necessarily what I'm doing, but just eating even though I'm not hungry, just to make sure that I have nutrition, I'm eating enough protein and everything to heal what I can up until surgery, feel my workouts, and then feel good about my workouts when it comes to the pump and recovering afterwards. So maybe I'll start that next week too. I'm going to talk to one of my friends who's a nutritionist that I went to school with and kind of see what he recommends, because the more you know, right? So I highly recommend, if you're in college or if you haven't been networking and asking your friends what they do for a living, highly recommend, because you're going to get to a point where you're going to have to ask somebody. And trust me, asking people that you know that won't lie to you and they give you the truth and not just trying to get money out of you, that's the real way to go. But excited. I do feel a lot better than I did even a week ago. And I think it's just because I'm back in the gym. I'm just sweating. I'm getting my body moving. It's just so nice to get out the house and I guess just get out that sad place that I was in when I was like, I can't believe that I tore my ACL. So really excited that I'm feeling better, because I'm like, it can only go up from here. I was able to get upstairs today. Maybe I'll be able to walk normal before surgery. That means after surgery happens, I will be on the path to recovery and hopefully recover faster than expected. But I'm not expecting any type of miracles. 15 months is my goal to be able to return to like sports, to basketball, rugby, football, softball, anything like that. Not saying that I necessarily want to play it at a high level, but for my workouts, I definitely enjoy being explosive. I really wanted to do a jump training program to see if I could be able to dunk again, since I haven't dunked a basketball since college. So I would like to be able to increase my vert, lose a bit of weight, do a bodybuilding show, do some 5Ks, run a half marathon. There's still a lot of things that I would like to do. I'm sure this set me back a little bit, but good content for you. So if you are somebody that's just starting out on their fitness journey, you can look at me because I'm basically starting over. We're in the same spot, right? So, gym buddies to the end, what can we say? So yeah, I'm gonna continue this. I'm probably going to do this first 10 minutes and just kind of warm it up, and then kind of get into pedaling faster. Maybe try some resistance and things. Like I said, I'm basically being a pansy, and I basically need to be working. So, what can you do? But all of this is prehab, so the better that this goes, hopefully, means the easier that surgery will go, meaning that afterwards, my rehab should be ahead of schedule, and it shouldn't hurt. Okay, I shouldn't say that. It's going to hurt a lot and it's going to suck, but hopefully we can get through it. We can have fun with it, and we can smile afterwards because that's what's important, right? But hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully your joints feel good. Instead, if you're not taking care of your joints, if you're not drinking water, if you're not eating healthy, as soon as it gets taken away from you, you'll thank me later. All I'm saying, you will thank me later. But I appreciate you tuning in to this episode, this video, whatever you want to call it, of chest and shoulders. First day doing these muscle groups in the gym. So I'm gonna try my best to get a pump, make sure I'm not hurting the leg, and try to grow a little bit. Because if I can grow while I'm recovering my leg, that means everything went well. Also, I guess I should try like some weird challenge, like can I get abs while recovering from ACL surgery? You know, because who doesn't want abs? It means I'm lighter, which means rehab should be easier because I'm walking with less weight on my body. So, you know what? Maybe, or hear me out. Probably a dumb idea, but hear me out. What if I do all of my rehab with a weight vest on, like a 10-pound weight vest? So like I get used to walking again 10 pounds heavier than what my actual body weight is. And then when I actually take off the vest, my body's like, yo, you love us. Look at us working out with so much less weight. This is super easy. I don't know. Might be a dumb idea, but just something that came across my mind. So I'm going to get to this. I'll see y'all in about 25-ish more minutes. And we're going to hopefully have a good workout today. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Get notified every time I post a video. And leave in the comment section down below. Do you think wearing a weight vest while I do rehab for my ACL would be a good idea, or is it a bad idea? I'm just saying, if you think about it, if I'm learning how to walk again anyway, if I add 10 pounds, my body or my new ACL will get used to walking with 10 pounds more than I actually weigh. Therefore, when I take the vest off, my leg will love me. My ACL will be like, oh, we feel fine now. Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. Just a thought that came across my mind. I have a lot of time to think because I'm not really doing anything. Can't walk, can't run, can't really move around too terribly much. But, like I said, we did get upstairs today without, like, basically pulling ourselves up with the guardrail. So, progress, baby. But I'll see you out here in a little bit. So, just got done with the bike. Beautiful news. Just hit a PR on the bike. Got 7 miles in 30 minutes on the bike. I ended up putting up the 6 incline for about 20 minutes, and my leg feels good. Feels real good. Feels real good. But we're gonna go ahead, warm up the shoulders. Then we're gonna get into chest and shoulders. So first, we're gonna do 20 reps. Just doing some rotations, making sure we're getting some blood into the shoulder, making sure we're feeling good, because Lord knows the last thing I want is my shoulder to hurt. When you do certain exercises, do your bones click? Are your bones supposed to click or pop? My shoulder pops when I do this exercise, and when I do bench, it doesn't necessarily hurt. It just kind of sounds good. So I always wonder if that's like normal necessary. And the same thing on the other side, because obviously we want both our shoulders to be nice and healthy, or do our best for our shoulders to be nice and healthy, I guess I should say. Now, we're simply going to do it the other direction. So get the external rotation, and we're going to do 20 that way as well. Basically, we're just having way too much fun over here, boys and girls. Like I said, this is my happy place. This is like Iron Playground, Iron Paradise, right? I think that's what the Rock calls it. So I'm not Iron Playground. And also put out there, I can't count. So I really hope that was 20. It could have been 11, but I hope it was 20. Now, on the next one, like I said, at 20, I'm really just pulling the handle as far as I can to really work the full range of motion of my shoulder. Sometimes I feel it a little bit in my lats, maybe a little bit in my tricep, especially if I just hit tricep like the day before. But for the most part, just warming up the shoulders. I guess this is how I really know I'm just like out of shape. I'm still kind of getting up to my sickness because this is my warm up. This should not hurt in any way, shape, or form. Or I shouldn't say hurt. This shouldn't be difficult when you just kind of loosening your shoulders up. But I'd be getting a good sweat from this. Sometimes I even lean a little bit over so I can get more stretch in my lats. And I'm coming up and pulling. It's really up to you. I was also wondering, like, why is this so terribly tough at this point in time? It's because I don't have music playing. I have my freaking headphones turned off. I don't actually have music playing on my headphones, which is kind of a bummer. And the last thing I'm going to do is stop signs. And this is probably the hardest if you do have a relatively heavy weight. I don't. I'm just using 10 on this cable machine. I'm able to do all 20 all the way through without any like major breaks between the exercises and without lowering the weight. So I just feel like this is a good weight for me. Then, last time. Oh, dang it. I don't know where I put my water bottle at. My water jug. It's kind of a bummer. Thirsty. Hopefully that was 20. Could have very easily been 10. Well, we're going to do 2 sets. So one more set after this. And I will see you on our first chest exercise. So normally I would go ahead and like warm up and just start on either bench press or incline bench. But I'm going to start with the cables today and do some flies because I think that's really going to help me grow my chest. Or I see a lot of people talking about how flies actually grow your chest. Oh, you're fine. No worries. One of these is heavier than the other one. Or one of my arms is weaker than the other one. 20, 30. Okay. Don't worry about that. I'm just a beginner in the gym. I'm a novice, baby. We're trying to focus on bringing it back, stretching it down, and then getting it out. 3. That was extremely heavy. No, you're fine. You're good. So I think for the first set of 20, I was hoping this was going to be warm-up weight, but apparently not. So I'm going to do another set of 20, warm up. I'm trying to do like the first 10, slow, kind of controlled, get up, and then the second half, I'm just trying to pump blood in there. I already have a pump in like my outer pec and my lat is like super pumped. So focus on another set 20 for warm up, and then we'll probably get into some working sets. I'm thinking sets of 10, drop the weight, and another set 10 pretty slow. And I'm going to do like 4 sets of that after I finish this last set of warm-ups. And then since I can't really do cables like obviously standing up, I think I'm actually going to do the ones below, and I'm actually going to do those as well. So 10 and then pump 10. Oh, 10. That's tough. So now we're gonna go with some single ones. Jeez. That was tough. I need to go get some water. I'll be back. I'll see y'all for the next set. Hey, I low-key wanted to get water just so I could walk up the stairs again. I did it without any assistance again. So I feel like my leg might be... Get some shit. Get some shit. Oh, that. Excuse me. So I think I'm going to go back to the 20s on my superset. I'm going to drop the weight and I go a little bit slower. It's kind of heavy. That's, man, I just have not, my muscles are sore. All right, so this will be the superset 10. But even on like these exercises, like yeah, I feel it on the outside of my chest, but it's really like my shoulder, like the front part of my delt is really what's firing on this exercise. I'm doing my best to flex it, but set one. All right, so we got our second working set, and I'm already gassed. I look like I throw up. I think I'm definitely under neutralized. I don't have enough nutrition. I just don't think I ate enough. My stomach's growling. I just don't have any energy. So I think I just need to focus on eating more. But I think as I continue to get into the gym and get these workouts in, I think my appetite's going to come back too. But yeah, I'm just tired. All right. So second working set. Man, I am gassed, bro. This is what working out feels like when I'm out of shape. This is not it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like I'm absolutely dying. But I am also able to bring my knee past, what is that, 90 degrees? I wasn't able to do that last week. So maybe the gym's secure. Maybe as soon as I got back from the gym, maybe it'll grow back my ACL. Okay, probably not. Let me not get too optimistic over here. All right, let's get it up. And I'm keeping all the weight the same on this exercise too. So I'll keep it at the 30s, drop down to the 20s. Because, guys, if I got throw up. But we'll get into it here in a second. All right, so set number 3. Got 2 more sets. And then 22. Oh man. So at least if I keep this up for the next 2.5 weeks, I'm not saying I'll be in shape, obviously, but at least I'll be used to the volume that I'm doing. So. All right. Last set. All right. So we got our last set. Let's get it up. Let's see what it does. This is the only way I can really get the weight up. It's just getting it down here so I can use my legs to kind of brace myself so I can actually get that way. I guess I should stop calling it superset because I'm not going right into it. On the back side. It's on the back side. The lever's on the back. Oh. No, it doesn't. It doesn't move. I think I just spoke to him so I could get a longer break. See me later. Okay, and just like that, first exercise is in the books. So 4 working sets, we did 2 warm-up sets. That was tough. That was real tough. But I'll see you on the next one, next exercise. So unfortunately, all the benches are taken. So I'm just gonna use the preacher curl and basically turn around. This is when I wish I had a gym partner the most, specifically because getting the weights over here is extremely difficult because either have to roll them or hobble over here on one leg, basically. Like, I know I can probably do more weight, but it's getting the weight over here that I have a real problem. So we're just gonna do these to start, and then hopefully we will go up from there. So definitely feel light. So I'm gonna try to go up a little bit, and hopefully I can get the weight over here. So I'll count that as a warm up. Maybe we'll do another warm up, and then we'll do 4 sets of 10. So I decided to go up a little bit. Got the 40s. I'm gonna do 10. Drop to the 30s. Do 10, or at least that's my plan. How am I gonna get this weight up, you ask? That is a question. Only you know. I'm gonna drop down to the 30s. A little bit of fun. It's not even like it's heavy. Like, yes, it is heavy, don't get me wrong, when I'm lifting it, but I'm not like, geez, I can't lift this weight. It's kind of like, man, I haven't lifted this in a long time. I used to do my drop set with the 40s. So it's all about getting back into the groove of things. It's all about getting back into the habit. So let's do 10. All right. I think I'm gonna try to go up on those. Up on my first 32, and then I'm gonna keep the 30s with my drop set. So gotta go get the weight. So my goal is 2 more sets with the 50s, and then we'll move back to a chest exercise. Probably gonna do either flat bench or a machine press, but I'm kind of feeling flat bench as I haven't done it in a month, and I would like for not all my strength to absolutely evaporate, I guess. Really sucks I forgot my water bottle. There's a bummer. Well, I think I got 5. I just couldn't do anymore. So a couple pulls, but better than nothing, right? So one more set. We're definitely gonna call this one. Just can't move it. Tired, I guess. Whew. Sheesh. There's so many strong people in here who's been giving me so much motivation to do things because these people in here be so dang strong. I seen a dude doing 315 on incline bench press, and like for sets of 12, and I was like, oh my god, where do you get that strength from? He must got a kid. He must got that dad strength. Dad strength. You feel dad strength. They grab you like, how many kids you got, man? Let's just get off of me. But whew. I'm gonna shoot for 10, but however many I get, I'm gonna try to pulse out. So if I get 8, I'm gonna try to do like 4 like partials, I guess. Oh, let's go ahead and get him up. It just really stopped me, but also kind of to be expected. What? Especially on shoulders. I've always kind of be a person. Once I hit a wall on shoulders, the weight just don't move anymore. The weight just doesn't move anymore. So, let's do 10 more and go over the bench. I did my best. I'll see you in a second. Alright. Moving on to another chest exercise. So we're doing bench. I have resistance bands, as you can see, because I don't know about for you, but for me, whenever I'm doing bench, I tend to push more with my shoulders than I do my chest. And having the bands on and just having constant tension on like the movement really makes me focus on contracting with my chest. So we're gonna do a warm-up set, maybe 2, and then I'm actually gonna superset it with push-ups. I probably won't record the push-up parts because then I'm gonna have to move the camera and I can't walk, so that's a lot of work. Ow, jeez, oh my god, everything's trying to take me out. Also, no leg drive whatsoever. So I know it looks like I might be, but I'm not actually like, pushing through my legs whatsoever. Get a little 10. Jeez. Well, I want to do these push-ups. So ended up going up a little bit on bench. Obviously, I threw a 45 on each side, and we're just gonna take it for a ride. I'm sweating. I don't really have a pump. I just feel like I'm weak, to be honest with you. But my stomach is growling. So let's go ahead and get under it. But man, that shit was heavy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. 4. So maybe like shit, man. 5 sets of 4. I don't know. Let me get into these push-ups. I've always thought the gym is like you versus you, but this is like the first time it's really been me versus me. I normally work out with other people. I normally be healthy while I'm in here too, not with like a torn ACL and stuff. But I'm really just fighting me, just like I just want to go home. Like tired, hungry, but people in way worse situations are in here working out or living lives that are much harder than mine. So like, who am I to say that these little 4 reps is really that difficult, right? So let's go ahead and get it up. We only got 4. Almost died, but good thing I didn't. I almost caught a cramp in my hamstring. Lord, how hamstring is cramping. I am more of a fan of doing sets of 10 or more. 5 or 4, I feel like should be done at a weight that's like heavy, and to me, it's just ain't it. So I think what I'm gonna do is next chest day, I'm gonna be doing it with like maybe the 25s, so I can get 10 reps, and then yeah, because I just feel like I'm not really doing much. Like I am, don't get me wrong, because you see I almost dropped it on my face last set, but let's get this shit out. Hey, that's 5. My previous self can suck it. I did that. Here it is. 2 more sets and be done, bench. Man, one thing that does suck is knowing that not even 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, I was able to hit 335 on bench. And obviously I took a month off. I had the flu, tore my ACL. Like obviously there's reasons why I'm weaker, but it just gives me something to shoot for, So I'm gonna go ahead and get, I think we got 2 more at this weight. Shooting for 5, but if I drop it on my face, I'm gonna throw it up. And it's even worse because the bands are on, so it's not like I'm just throwing up 135. I need to ask somebody to come over here and ask them what it feels like, because I think this feels closer 185. 185 probably is what this feels like. So oh, and I got the baby in my ear. Hold on now. I might not listen. That one. I did my best. I think I got one more set. But as you see, it's just kind of beating me up. So I'm gonna get to my push-ups first, then I gotta freaking fix this, which sucks. Okay. All right, this will be our last set on bench. I'm just gonna do my best not to drop it on my face, baby. And I think after that, I'm probably gonna do lateral raises. I really have been wanting to do it with the cable. I've really been feeling a lot in my shoulders, but obviously it's not really an option at this point in time. So we're gonna do it sitting down and have some fun with it. So, all right, let's get it up. Oh, my cups be muddy. Yeah. Now I'm up on something. Stuff heavy. All right. I love that. And also, I feel like when I'm pushing, I'm pushing like with my triceps because my arms are super sore, but my chest, I'm not really feeling anything in my chest. So I don't like this is supposed to like help me, but I don't know. I forgot. Just because I'm injured doesn't mean my body works normal. I've always had a hard time like really connecting with my chest, and this is same as always, right? Well, big shout out to those because I've been dead like 4 times today. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this exercise. I'll see you over on shoulders. All right, so we're gonna do lateral raises. Just set to 10. Gonna keep it light. I might drop the weight and then do it all the way up, but I guess the weight's good too. So I am gonna grab a lighter weight and then we will superset it with going all the way. So kind of the difference on these is the fact that I'm coming all the way up for full range of motion. I normally have my palms facing up because I've kind of noticed that it doesn't make my shoulder pinch or like pop or anything if my palms face it up compared to like that. So and then we're just coming down all the way. And we're all gonna do 3 more sets. I'm gonna do the exact same weight on everything. Probably won't record it because my phone's about to die, but I am gonna do 4 sets in total over here, and then I'll meet you over on the next thing. So now we're gonna be on the chest press machine, kind of more at like a decline type push since I've already done bench, I've done push-ups, and I've done uh, flies. So trying to focus more on like bottom half of the chest. And I know this is pretty light. It's probably where I'll stay. I'm just gassed, man. I'm tired. But we're gonna do 10 of these. We're gonna do 4 sets of this, and then maybe one more shoulder exercise, and then I'm ready to get up out of here. I know I didn't do nearly as much as what I wanted, but I kind of didn't take into account that um, I don't move as fast as normally. So normally this workout would not take me nearly this long, but it's just the fact that like I either have to roll the weight to myself and hobble over to it, and then figure out how to get it up. And just walking from basically one side of the gym feels like it takes me 10 minutes. So I'm gonna say like, you know what, 10 is pretty low. I might do 20, and let's just go ahead and get some more volume in since I'm not doing too terribly much weight. Probably for at least a couple weeks. Because surgery is gonna really take it out of me, and I didn't fuel myself enough, and I can tell that pretty obviously just because of how tired and hungry I am right now. So maybe we'll do 20, and then as the weeks progress, I'm pressing the weight and progressing the number of reps. I'm gonna hopefully be able to do my workout a lot faster. Not like saying I'm trying to rush my workout or anything, but it should not take me. I've been here for what, 2.5 hours, and as you've seen, I've only done bench, push-ups, flies, and I did like a little over 30 minutes of cardio. But and I did shoulder press. Oh, I did lateral raises. Okay, so I did a little bit more than I remembered, but I haven't done enough to warrant being here for 2.5 hours. In my opinion. Okay, 10's a good number. Once I got to 8, I was like, okay, it's still kind of heavy. So I'm gonna do 2 more sets of this, and then I really want to hit my rear delts. So I'll probably do it on the pec deck machine, turning backwards and doing rear delts, or I have some other ideas. But kind of upset at myself that I didn't do incline with the barbell. I didn't do incline with the dumbbell. I didn't do any type of decline today. So I think I might have overestimated how slowly I move around. And I know after surgery it's just going to be monumentally worse because I'm going to be on crutches. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to either cut down the amount of sets and reps I have on everything, or I'm just simply going to have to split these up into either multiple sessions, or I'm going to have to split them up into different days to where like Thursdays is shoulders and chest. On Thursdays I focus on maybe upper and lower chest, and then on Mondays, which is my other chest day, I'm going to focus on all like flat bench stuff, or maybe on Mondays I do all dumbbell stuff or all barbell stuff, and then on Thursdays I do the opposite to make sure I'm getting both the work that I need. So just kind of a thought. Like I said, we're just kind of feeling this out. Not that when all you can think about is food. Like I'm just so hungry. You know, it sounds great. A Philly cheesesteak from Charlie's with all the fixins: honey mustard, mayonnaise, banana peppers, pickles, lettuce, tomato, onion. Mm. I was gonna say a large ultimate club, but I can't eat that anymore because I don't eat pork. So no ham, no bacon. That used to be my go-to, man. Sandwich is fine. My mouth is watering. I need food. I need food. All right, let's get this. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's move to